Tabby, hi, honey. Oh gosh, now I can't get into it on my iPad. Turn off the volume. Is it on silent? I should have tea party music. Hi, Jody. Okay. Oh gosh, look at how my hair looks crazy on the side. You guys, my hair looks crazy on the side. Good morning. Good morning, guys. I know, forward facing, it's very off putting, very strange. Look, I got the gloves, I've got the whole thing going. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and then I'll do the whole welcome spiel. Oh, thank you. I feel okay about forward facing because my kid told me that I look cute today. Hi, Scudder. I don't have a teacup though, so I'm failing. Kelly, good morning. Hi, Barb. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Tea Time Raid Train. I started a minute early because I was sitting here super nervous. So I was like, you better just go on before you chicken out. You better go on before you chicken out, turn the camera around, and just do a regular show when you said that you would show your face. I was like sitting here and it said like 116 seconds or something. And I was like, maybe we just need to start. Maybe we just need to start. Hi, Queen Bee. Good morning. It's not morning everywhere. It's no, I mean, even for Kelly, it's technically still morning for a few minutes. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay. So I dressed up. I attempted to dress up. See, I've got the flower in the hair. Don't mind the all natural highlights that nature gave me. Okay. Ethan was very impressed that I put blush on. Okay. So welcome. Tea Time Raid Train. If I turn this, oh, see, it is backwards. I thought so. Okay. So let's run through. So yesterday we had tons of amazing sellers. Everybody did great. Do you like the gloves? Thank you. The gloves were like this. Well, the dress was the start. This was the dress I almost wore to Sean's college graduation. And then I felt like some of you won't understand this, but then I felt like I would look like an auntie trying too hard with like the flower dress, the graduation with the heels, walking through the grass, getting her heels stuck. And like, I just felt very extra. So then I ended up going with like a simpler sheath dress for his graduation. But even when I purged all my dresses, I still loved the girly look of this one. So I kept it. So when we had said we were going to do a tea time raid train, I knew right away that I wanted to wear the dress because I mean the ruffle and the flowers. And then I got the gloves and I feel very officially tea time. So who do we have today? Right after me, we're raiding Judy with Purple Turtle Hobbies. Ladies, correct me if the schedule has changed, okay? Because I'm not great at the chat. Thank you, Kristen. And then we're gonna see that Tabby Cat. Daisy's Darlings, Maria's Miscellany, Bubby and Bean, Creative Notions, Plus Size Gals, Summer Dawn, Love Be My Motive Studio, Why Delaney Why. Oh, I think we have a change there, right? Sandy, Pettigrew, and Feifei. So I think actually Sandy and Feifei are moving up an hour. As long as you have bookmarked Tea Time Raid Train, you'll be able to see everybody. Ride the train, hop on, hop off, get a snack, grab your tea, grab your cookies, your little sandwiches. I didn't make food like Kelly, so some of us had said we were going to dress up and some of us said we weren't. Um, some of us thought we would like have time to do like a beautiful setup and some of us didn't. So I hope that in combination we give you the whole we give you the whole experience with all of us. Let me start. Ooh, how am I going to do this? Okay, look, even the gloves, Timu guys. I'm not going to get into the do you shop at Timu, not Timu, like bad for the earth or whatever. I got these on Timu and look, they have the finger thing for the screen. So let's see if it works. Okay, we're going to run the welcome givey. That's running. You're going to get this. I feel like something fell. Something might have fallen out of the pocket. So you get the pretty pocket. Okay, you've got some bits in here. Some stuff. You've got this tea bag in here that's decorated, and then you can use the pocket for whatever else. The saying says, ugliness can be fixed, stupidity is forever. I know it's backwards. I'm going to flip you guys in a second. Okay, so that's the Gibby. Do I keep the gloves on? We can try. I just don't know if it's going to work. I know run the sandwiches. I didn't have a snack yet. Okay, so here, let me give you the whole, see, it's a whole dress. It's not a skirt, but I am not wearing shoes. Like, I'm still wearing house slippers. So Ethan said, "You look very early 1900s British, mom, except for the slippers." And I was like, "Well, yeah." Except for the slippers. Okay, let's flip you so you guys can see the stuff better. I am not as good as Andrea and Lisa at showing stuff forward facing. It's easier for me to show you the other way. So I'm gonna flip you. No flip, girl. You just want to see me sweat all this makeup off. Get in the giving. Get in the giving. This is running. Okay, anybody want to see anything in particular? Any requests? I don't think there were any pre-reads. Hi, Handcraft Love. Hi, hi. Okay, let's sip the coffee. We're a little extra today. Studio Cat, good morning. We're a little extra. Oh, Barb, the tea for two bundle. See, I added that this morning as like a, are you really going to finish this project or not? Like, are you really going to do it or not? Okay, I am flipping you. Don't get mad. Okay, flip. Ooh, switch. Okay, here we go. Ooh, and then I have to decide on the gloves. I have to decide on the gloves. Okay, so let me show you this kit. So this comes with the tag that I started. Okay, and then it's the entire rest of the kit that I started to cut out and never finished, right? So you get a bunch of ephemera pieces in here. You get all the pockets. You get some journaling cards. I actually started the collage on a bunch of tags that I never finished. You're going to get all of this stuff, you know, some other pieces that I had fussy cut, and then the leftover of the full digitals. It's a whole like journal folio kit. So let me run that. I know it's at the bottom because I don't think I gave it a number because I added it at the end. We're going to run it for 20 seconds. I hope I'm running this right over here with my funny fingers. So this is running. So, you know, you're going to get the tag and then you're going to get the extras to make all kinds of stuff. I'll let it be a surprise. I just want, you know, it's all printed and ready to go. And I feel like someone can make all of the potential happen. And I just, it didn't come together for me. It just didn't come together. Thank you guys for that. Okay. And then the Wonderland folio. Let me find it. Another last minute addition. Anybody else do trains and do everything last minute? Thank you, Barb. Okay. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't get a box for sold stuff. Hold on. Let me get a box. And then if you guys haven't had a chance to check out Purple Turtles stuff for the next show, you know, feel free to swing over, enter any pre-bin. She's got adorable things. Okay, so Wonderland folio. Let me give you a little context. I prepped a bunch of these folio file folder bases for these folios, right? I watched a YouTube and I folded it and cut it and I made like 4 of these. Okay. Then they were sitting here last night and I hadn't even touched one. I also had this digital set I hadn't even touched. So then, you know, I'm sitting there with Lisa and we're going through, you know, prepping for my show. And I was like, I think I should make something with this. So I'm going to go ahead and run it and then I'll do a quick flip through. It's not overly embellished. It's very lightly done. Lots of room to add stuff to it. Let me find it. Here it is. Start auction. Okay. So here's the front. It's all one file folder. Okay. Oh, the Gibby's running. Who's going to win? Oh, Gia Sweet Briar Cottage. Oh, you have a very fancy name. I love it, Gia. Okay, then you've got this envelope in here. You open it. Here's the middle. I didn't want to cover the image, so you can insert a journal or a flip. You can add pockets here. Okay, then here's the back. You've got this flip up. You've got some ephemera in here. Thank you. And then you've got this on the inside. So, you know, you never know. I mean, inspiration strikes literally at the last minute. Thank you, Stacy. So we have that. Any other pre-bids? Also, I need to stand because now I think I am a fan of standing like Kelly. So sorry if the screen looks like it's moving. It is moving because I've got a sit-stand desk. And now I'm making it go up. Oop, hold on. Because now I feel like I don't want to bend over. Oop. All right, here we go. I know I have the exact same desk for my craft desk and my work desk. So I have two sit-stand desks at the house. This is going, so that's done. What else can I show you? What's next? How about we do the other pockets? Stuffed pocket paper clip. Oh, I have those right here. Look at me trying to be organized. Okay. So we've got this one. This is the pocket back here. This is your large tag. Here's your paper clip. And then you've got some additional stuffed ephemera in here. So we've got the blue. Then we've got this one that's like primarily green. So you've got a flashcard, some ephemera. Here is your paper clip. And then you've got a journal card and like a postcard and some stuff back here. So that's the green. And then here's the purple. So here's your paper clip here. You've got playing cards and ephemera. You've got this tag. So let me run this one. I don't know the number. We're just going to have to find it. It's going to run for choice, 15 seconds. So you can do the purple. You can do the green. Or you can do the blue. Anyone you like. Thank you, Karen. I hope you like all the stuff that you got. You guys were so good to me on my last show. Every time I ship stuff out, I'm like, I hope they like it as much when they get it as they think they liked it on the screen. Karen, let me know which one you want. So we've got purple, green, and blue. Or 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to write with the gloves, too. This is going to be interesting. Put that up. Purple. This one's pretty. Thank you. Okay, let me put Karen. And we're going to stick that right in here. I don't know. I don't know how to do run next. Like, I don't know if that actually works. So we're just not gonna, because I have trust issues. Okay, so we still have the green, and then we have the blue. The sassy cards, you guys, I thought about making more of those, and I'll tell you why I did it. And you're just gonna think that I'm crazy, but I mean, it's pretty standard around here. Cindy, thank you, honey. Which one do you want? Oh, also, congratulations on your first show. It was amazing. Was that your daughter helping you yesterday? It's a little, it's a little fiddly at first. You're kind of like, it seems very straightforward how to run a show. You think the screen prompts you, but then you run a show and then you're like, oh shit, I feel like a newbie. I'm not really sure. And then when you are new, it's even more nerve wracking. So we have this one left. This is the big old paper clip. It was so cute. It was so cute. And it was like they were helping each other and they were like passing off who was being bossy with the other, as far as like not bossy, but like being directive. And I think you guys are mother daughter, so I think that kind of came across on the screen too. She was more nervous. Okay, sassy cards. Okay, you get 2. There's this one. Ooh, look at it. Look, it's not focusing. I love being me. It pisses off all the right people. Okay. Then we have shut your mouth when you're talking to me. So these images are from, I think it's a card set that I have that's Anna Griffin. Just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't understand. And so what I did is there's like 2 of each style, I think, in the kit. And so I split them up, right? And I did 1 and 1, 1 and 1, or maybe there's 3. And I did, I kept 1 and I put 2 in my supplies. And I just don't want to touch the other one. So I didn't make more of these because I was like, I need to save some of these ladies. Silence is golden, duct tape is silver. So you're going to get to pick two. Let's run these. Okay. These are up here. Sassy cards. They are altered playing cards. And I can show you the back. Ooh, I can't touch it with the screen with the. These are actually replica Alice cards. Ooh. I don't know if it's a game. Actually, it's this. I guess it is a game. I covered some of the weird images on some of these cards. Most of the stuff, pockets and stuff, have one of these cards in it too, just, to put something in there. Studio Cat! Which one's going to get you? So we have, I don't know, we could go 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't understand. I love being me. It pisses off all the right people. Silence is golden. Duct tape is silver. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. These two, they go together. Those two are coming to you. Let me make a ticket. Oh, of course, now those tickets are small. Hold on. I am not watching the clock, so we are either way ahead of time, on time, or late. Either way, we'll figure it out. Okay. The last set is going to run. I'm not going to hit run next because I don't know. I feel like I need a tutorial on run next before I can do it. Okay. You'll get, just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't understand, and shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Oh my God. Tabby! These can go with your sassies. They're a perfect match for your sassies with the kids. Well, the kids I don't think were this nasty. I think the kids were just like kind of sassy sweet. These ladies are like foul. These ladies are like not nice at all. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to do the fabric? Let's do the fabric because there was a pre-bid, right? Let me get it out. Okay. I'm not sure the best way to do this, to be completely honest, because it's pick two. So I have 2 of this one. I've got 2 of this one. Maybe I'll just start here. Maybe I'll just like put 4 out. And if you like 2 of those, you can do, that. I've got this one. And then we'll just do this other pink one, this pink floral. Okay. So those, I've got those. I mean, I guess I could fit more. I've got the green and I've got the blue. So let me run these and we'll do our best to pick 2. But this is why we added a little extra time to the show. Because 30 minutes when you're doing choice is it's a little bit sketchy. Okay. Ooh, 15 seconds. Can I press it? Okay. Lisa's winning. She's going to pick 2. If she is in bed sick, I think I know at least one that she would want. Lisa, are you awake? Lisa's sick, you guys. The grandkids got her sick. She got that flu that's going around. Luckily, she had her show yesterday. She wanted this one. I know she wanted one of these. She went to Michael's. Oh, okay. She's feeling fine then. And I'm going to guess that she wanted this one. And she can spank me if that's not right later. Because you're not here. Okay, hold on. We're going to do this one. And you're sick too. So she's sick but went to Michael's and you're sick. Goodness. Okay, we're going to run again. Should we run next? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, don't bid yet, okay? What's running? Sassy? No. What's running? Bohemian, you want this, right? See, this is why I don't do run next. Bohemian wants fat quarters, right? Okay. Pick your 2 fat quarters and then we'll pick 3 since it made you bid 5 because I don't know what I'm doing. So pick 3 and I'll send you the 3 and then I will get on the right listing. But this is why I suck at run next. You want the top two pink, so you want this one and this one. Nope. This one and this one. Both of these, and then one more. Let me get on the right listing now while you're picking. Since I messed you up, you go ahead and pick a third one, honey. Let me see. Oh, you can't see the others. Sorry. Gosh. Hello. So this one is also teacups. And then you've got this pink floral. You've got this blue tea leaf floral. And then this gray, like, I don't know. The teacup one. I'm like, I don't know what that's called. Okay, there's one more of these. So Queen to Bohemian's getting close. Oh, no, Bohemian Plus. Sorry. You guys, just make me stop, okay? I'm going to run it again. I'm going to put out a few more choices. And then if we're done with fabric, we can move on. Okay, let's see. No, it's totally me. You were in the checkout lane. Lisa, I picked you these ones. Are these the ones you wanted, or do I need to swap one of them out? These are the ones. Okay, so that's Lisa's. I'm going to run these again in case someone else wants to grab some fabric. And if not, we can move on. Okay, so it is pick two. I really like this green one. We're done with fabric. Putting it away. Got it. Okay. Thank you guys for looking at that. Okay. Next, moving on. Let's look at the snippet rules. Let's look at the snippet rules. Okay. I'll run them one at a time. I'll put them all out here, but I'm running them one at a time so that it doesn't get too confusing. Okay. So you get a little preview of all of them. If there's like a certain color scheme or something that you prefer, they're all out. And then I'm going to run this purple one first. Okay. So these are about 18 inches. They have tea bags. Some of the tea bags, I kept them as pockets. They're very embellished for fun. You rip them, turn them into pockets, turn them into clusters. Let me run this green one. I love this green one. It has that chartreuse color going on with it. It's unusual, but so bright and fun. Like, look at the donuts, the little chair. You've got the applique, the teacup. So this one I did with that green and purple. Queen Bee, thank you. This one's coming to Queen. Queen Bee. That one's yours. Let's see if anyone likes this one. So this one is purples mainly. You got the teacup, you got the flowers, you have the lace, you've got the flower trim, the butterflies, you've got jewels. Bohemian, thank you. Okay, let's see. Bohemian likes this one. Here's the girly girl, the pink girly one. Okay, so you've got this one here. It's got a wax seal, the frame. We've got a large cluster of flowers here. You got a teacup, more frames, numbers. This is one of those cigarette tea cards. Thank you, guys. Creative Notions, thank you. You guys, I watch so many of your shows. You guys just don't even know. But it's one of those things where I have to lurk in the background. You know, I have to use that preview function. Oh, thank you for your first purchase. You'll get a gift. Then we've got this one, purple. This was the first one, but you guys, we were warming up. I love the purple ones. So yeah, I've definitely, if you're not sure if I watch your shows, I have watched your shows. But it's like if I go into the show fully, then I am about 75 times more likely to buy something. I am a super stalker. Thank you, Karen. And it's real bad. Um, because those of you that know, I can be a very good customer. I'm a very good customer. It's a very slippery slope. So I've had to do a little bit of self-control, self-editing, because it's really bad. It's really bad. Okay. Let me show you these pockets in case anyone wants something similar to what we did for the opening givey. Okay. So these ones, the primary difference between these ones and the one I did for the giveaway, oh no, it's over there, is these ones have the gusset. The giveaway was my first one and I didn't gusset that one. And I learned, you learn. So I have this one. It's the same shape, same tag situation, right? You get some ephemera in here. You get the tea bag. See, she's sweet looking. She doesn't have the sassy look. Bohemian, thank you. So she's like nice. And then the cards are her like alter egos, I feel like. Like the cards say what you're thinking on the inside, but you look like this on the outside. You look sweet. Left. You want purple? Okay. Bohemian. I mean, I don't know that I look sweet on the outside, but I know that I can be snarky on the inside for sure. For sure. Okay. We're not going to do run next. We're not going to do that. Okay. This is our last one of these. Ooh. If you like this blue one, see? She looks like she could be like a teacher. She looks like she's going to give you all these sweet lessons, and then on the inside, she's like has a dark soul. Watch. Stacy, thank you. And you can just reuse the pocket. You can use the items separately. Thank you for that. Let me get this. Lisa, tell us, what did you get at Michael's? We want to know. So we know if we need to go to the store too. We would like to know what you got. Okay, let's see. Scrappy spiral notebooks. Should we do those? Let me find them. I only have two. So let me show you. I've got her. She's Dream. Okay. And then it's got a bunch of scrap paper. Each of them have a little pocket on the inside with a tag. Okay. Then they've got tons of scraps. And then they do have like plain writing paper in the back. These are chunkier than my last set. And then we have Inspire. Isn't she so pretty? And then same thing here. Sorry about the gloves. They're sticking. You've got a pocket with a tag. You've got tons of scrap papers in here to collage. You can write with anything you want. And then you've got these. So I'll run these if anybody wants one. I'll run them for 15 seconds. Ooh, hello. I can't touch the 15-second mark with my glove. So we have Inspire. And then we have Dream. So if you like either one of these, thank you, Retired Kathy. I was like all in it to win it with the gloves. I almost got a hat. Gia, thank you, honey. Would you like Inspire or Dream? I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get the hat. I want to get the little hat that you pin into your hair. But then it was like, you had to buy them in like a set of 4, like all these colors. And I was like, oh yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So, Gio, you get choice. You let me know which one you like. Did you want Inspire or Dream? Bottom right here is the Dream. She's pretty. Okay. I will put that in here for you. Your name is in there. I will run this other one. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like these. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to hit the numbers. Here we go. So, Inspire's running. Look at somebody wants her. She's looking right at you. She's looking right at you. She's chunky. Thank you, thank you. Karen, I have to see what you make with the stuff you got. I gotta see. Are you in the Facebook group? You can post your creations there. If I haven't seen them, then I definitely want to. That one's coming to you. I feel like okay, so Queen Bee Vintage already called me out for being a stalker. So let's just run with that. So the whole thing is I like want to message people who have bought kits and stuff from me and be like, "Did you make it yet? Like what's it look like? Are you having trouble remembering how to put it together? Like I want to see it." But then I'm like, "Oh yeah, no. That's a little over the line. Like give people their space." So I'm like, "Oh god." I've got this one. Here's this little folio. Okay, I called it the story folio. She opens up. She's got stuff here. She's got double pockets with stuff here. You open her up and she's got writing spots in all of these. Oops, okay. Same thing here. Oh, I think this is a pocket. Yeah, this one moves. I'm not even going to try to pick it up because then I can't get it with my glove, okay? Then you've got this stuff here and here, and then it flips up. So I'm going to run this little folio. I totally am. I'm like, oh my God, I want to know what you guys did. Like, how did you add your stuff to it? But then I'm like, okay, now you're just being a little bit creepy now. That's a little bit weird. So I just don't do it. But I'm thinking it all the time. Thank you, Bohemian. Let me grab a ticket. Because I don't want to write on these, obviously. Bohemian, thank you for that. Let me put this on here. You guys, please check out the bin. I do have some stuff in there. If there's anything you want me to run. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I should run a special on the napkins because I've got 5 sets. So let me see. How do I do this? I can run it as a flash sale. I'm going to run it for a minute in the background just in case somebody, wants some napkins while I go on with my life. Okay, that's running in case anybody wants that. I wanted to show these kits really quick. Okay. Hi. Okay, so these are I don't know what I called them. I called them some sort of Alice something kit. I don't even know what I called them. Hold on, let me find it. What did I call it? Alice Tea Time Kit. Okay, so I wanted to show them to you specifically because the bags are double-sided, right? So you get this image on one side, and then you get the Mad Hatter on the other side. This one you get Alice on one side, and then you get the rabbit on the other side. Okay, so I know I didn't show that very well in the photo, so I wanted you guys to know that you get to work with 4 images, however you decide to use them. And then the photo does have a good representation of everything else that comes in the kits. The kits are very similar. Obviously, some of your little ephemera and stuff will be different, but I don't know that there would be a reason to pick one over the other. They're very similar. So I just wanted to run them and show you guys these bags. I did a project with the bags for the buyer's giveaway. So I was like, maybe someone will like these. I have one more. Thank you, Karen. Let me put this in here. Ooh, ooh. What happened? What happened? Okay, Karen's getting one. Let me grab the other one. Right here. Okay. So same thing. Oh, we're not going to run next. We have trust issues. Okay. Oh my God, I can't touch the screen. Here we go. I feel like I should have just ran it for the 30 seconds because I'm taking so long. So here's the other one, okay? So you're going to get some ruffle, some snippet. Everybody's got a doily. You're going to get some of these toothpicks with the images. Same thing, you get the 2 bags with the 2 images. STL doll, thank you. Okay, so that one's going. Do we want to see kits or do we want to see journals? You let me know. I'll show this while I wait for if there's any consensus. So I've got this one, Okay, I've only got one of these folios this time, or this mini album. I called it the Eclectic Tea Time Mini Album. She's so bright and colorful. So let me run her for 30 seconds while I flip through her. Okay, so look at this cover. This cover is crazy. Oh no, I can't open it. Hold on. I can't open it with the gloves. I should have thought of that. Well, it's running. It has photos, but I can run it again once you get to take a look at it. Okay, so that's the cover. She opens up, and then she opens up again, right? There's plenty of pockets and tags and tucks, and then she opens this way, and then here's the back. So I wanted to show her off because she's so colorful. Okay, gloves are staying off. You know, it's like when you get home and you take your bra off, like it's not coming back on. It's not coming back on. Okay, let me show this one. It's not. It's like done. It's over. Okay, let me show this one. Journal. Oh, you want the journal kit? I have two similar to what we did on the last one. So let me show you. Okay, so this is my journal kit I have this time, right? So you get a cover. This is this cover, and I'll just run them separately. Okay, here's the inside. You would do this, or you would do a wraparound, or you would do a waterfall, right? So you can use the cover however you want. You're going to get some book pages, some dyed paper, some digital pages, and then all of this ephemera in here. I'll just run this in case someone wants to try their hand at one of my kits and see how they like them. This is running for 15 seconds. It's only $8. You get the cover. You're going to get this purple one. And you're going to get all of this stuff that I know I didn't show very well. But honestly, it would take, I mean, to show kits like in their entirety, you'd have to have like a real long show. So thank you, Karen. You're going to get this one. Karen. And then let me show you the cover for the other one. I'm going to put it in here because then I'm going to be like, where's the little ticket? That one. And I do have one wraparound journal that's made, don't I? So I use the same type of cover to do this one. So they can make this type of journal. Thank you, Kelly. Because, you know, I'm sweating and I'm not looking at the clock. Okay. So here is this journal cover. We've got this one with the birds and the teacup. Here's the inside. It's kind of a gray wash, really pretty. And then you've got digitals, you've got dyed paper, you've got book page, pockets, napkin, all of this stuff in here. So I'll run this one in case someone wants to try this one. I have a lot of these incoming shows, guys. I don't know, 20 something covers already sewn. They're just not tea. So, you know, I'm a rule follower. So they're not in here, but you know, if you like this type of thing, come back and I'll have more. Thank you, Stacy. This one is 2 pieces of medium weight cardstock together. The fabric ones, I don't have any fabric ones this time. I usually do, but I wanted to offer the fabric for fat quarters instead of making covers for them this time. Thank you, Stacy. But I do have a bunch. I have a bunch. Let's see. Let's put this in here. It's got Stacy's name on it, so I know who gets which one. Thank you, Karen. Let me show you guys the journal. Okay, we're at 10-minute warning. Summer Dawn, hi, honey. Okay, so this is what I call a wraparound, right? So that's the closure. It's held down right here with this cameo. You open her up. This signature is sewn in on this one. Sometimes I sew them, sometimes I staple them, sometimes they're bungee cord. I mean, it's whatever you want. I'm going to run this for 30 seconds. I only have one of these this time because, again, it's the only one I did with a strict tea theme. Then you've got the signature in here. You get some ephemera pieces. You get some pockets and tucks and tags in here, too. Here's some dyed paper. Here's one of my pockets. It's another tuck here. I love that image. And all this in here. All different sizes. You've got this one that opens up. And then you get some ephemera back here. Okay, so really sweet. I love how squishy they are. These ones are squishy, right? And then if you do get one of the kits from me, you can make them this, I mean, at least this size, but you could definitely make them fatter if you wanted them fatter. Any requests? Oh yeah, thank you. Stacy, thank you. This one's coming to you. I don't have to write your name because I only have one. Okay. I'm going to show this in case anyone wants a larger folio or is interested in a larger folio. This one is Bird's Team Time Folio. Run it a little longer so I can show it. Okay, here's the cover. These are made out of 2 large mailing envelopes. You might be able to see. Okay, in here. Let me show. Let me try to flip through. And then I add a bunch of envelopes and tucks, flips. Then you've got this section here. More, there's a tuck in here. Here's the other side. This opens up. Okay. These are like really involved. They take a while to do. They've got plenty of ephemera in them, but there's still a lot of personal room for personalizing them. Thank you guys for taking a look. Let me give you the kind of pan shot here. So this is the whole inside. Oh, somebody bought it. Thank you, Stacy. You guys, I thought nobody liked it. I was a little sad on the inside, but I was going to live with that. Thank you, Stacy. Here's the back. I love this one. They take a long time. If you've done folios like this, you know, like you have to plan the layering. You have to plan the closure. They take quite a bit of forethought goes into them. Thank you. Let me show you. I've got 2 more similar. Did you get digitals? Did you message me for digitals? They take a lot longer than you think. So here is the thing with this one. I started this one when I was on vacation in Seattle. Some of you guys know I went to Seattle for vacation. I thought it was done. I thought it was done and dusted. I put in the bag and I put it in the tray for the show. Then I went back and looked at it and then I was like, "Oh, I didn't decorate it as much as I wanted." So then I took it out of the show. And then this morning I was like, "Well, someone might still want it at its current state and just want to add things to it." So then I was like, I put it back in the show. This is the crazy that happens day of, okay? So I'm going to flip through it. I love the colors. It's like a spring green. It's so pretty. So here's the front. She opens up like this, okay? She got vintage book page in here or music sheet. You've got this stuff in here. This envelope. And opens again. See, this is what I mean. I didn't add everything that I maybe would have added if I had realized it wasn't actually done. The base and a lot of it was done, but I would have added more had I realized. Okay, I get time to finish it. Thank you guys for looking at that one. Rerun. Ooh, okay. Start auction. 15 seconds. This one's running, this green one. I think it's this green one. Yeah, this green one is running. Thank you, STL doll. She's so pretty. And I literally have my bag of goodies of other stuff that I was going to decorate with it, so I'll include it. You're going to get that. Thank you. Let me bag it. I was really like, oh my gosh, that panel is blank. That panel is like, what's going on? Let me start the buyer's givey. Let me start the buyer's givey. Let me show it to you. Okay, this was my attempt at figuring out something to do with those bags, guys. And I just could not completely bring the thought together. She's a cute base, but I really just wasn't sure what else to do. Number 9. Which one is number 9? I don't know. Hold on, let me look. I do. Let me rerun that for you. I have this one right here. If you missed it, Quirky Flip Lady. Hi, I got my dresses. I have to try them on. Okay, so this one's running. Buyers, please, yes, get in the giveaway. This one's running in case anyone likes it. Thank you for your time today, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Quirky Flip Lady. Yay! She's so fun and bright. I'm glad someone appreciated her and wanted her to come home with them. Thank you, guys. I have one more folio, right? Okay, so this is running in the background. We got that one sold. Let me show you the last folio. They take a lot of time, Miss Teal Dog. But they're so worth it because they're like, my favorite thing about folios is how they continue to open and open and open and surprise you. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to run this one real quick and then we're going to read Judy. Okay, so there's this one. 1 minute. Here's the inside. This will be the last thing that we run. We'll pull the Givey and then we will raid Judy. Okay, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for hanging out on the train. I'm glad you guys liked my stuff. Thank you. Okay, it's got 4 seconds. Somebody grabs it, you grab it. I'm going to pull the buyer's Givey, draw the winner. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay, are we on time? Breathe. I'm almost sweaty. Almost sweaty. I'm almost sweaty. I'm almost sweaty. I'm almost sweaty. Okay, here we go. We're going to Judy. We're going to Judy. Oh no, hit more. You are a pro. You know what you're doing here. We're gonna go. We're going to Judy. Let's go buy some pretty blingy things from her. Select. Raid now. We're raiding